Hey you guys, it is Pastor Shannon here, and I am here tonight for the weekly devotional. I don't know, have you guys ever been in that spot where you just wanted God to answer your prayer? You know that He can answer it, you know He has the ability to answer it, and you just want Him to take care of your needs. You just want Him to take care of what you're walking through, but why isn't He? Why isn't the answer coming? And especially, why isn't He doing what you want Him to do? There's a story of a brother in the Gospels, and he was one of Jesus's really close friends, and he was really sick. And his sisters went to Jesus, and they said, "Your friend's really sick." And instead of Jesus going to him right away, he stayed where he was. The man's name was Lazarus, and you may have heard the story. And while Jesus didn't go right away, the man died. And this is a question that Lazarus' sisters had. You know, they thought, "Jesus, you were told that Lazarus was sick, yet you stayed where you were. You stayed for 2 more additional days. And by the time you got to him, Jesus, he was dead." The sisters' response to Jesus at this time is like many of our responses when our prayers are going unanswered. So what exactly did these sisters say to Jesus? They said to him, "Jesus, if you would have just been here, if you would have just been here, our brother wouldn't have died." Do you ever have the same response? "God, if only you would have answered this prayer, I wouldn't be walking through this right now. God, if you would only have came through in this, if you would have only healed this person, if you would have only seen about this, then I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through." You know, the situation, it looked really dim to Lazarus' sisters. Lazarus was gone. But if Jesus would have just been there, they believed that their brother wouldn't have died. But Jesus, he still went to them. They said, "Jesus, there's no reason for you to even come. He's dead." But Jesus still went. And even though they thought that their prayer hadn't been heard, Jesus still went to them. He still came to them. He wanted to go to the grave of Lazarus, and the sisters said, "No, don't." They actually said he stinks. He's been dead for 4 days. Death, stink, loss of hope, a boulder. None of that stopped Jesus from going to the place of death. It didn't stop Jesus from opening the grave. When Jesus opened that grave, Lazarus walked out at his command. Lazarus walked out alive. You know, you may have lost hope in your situation. You may have told God, "It's too late, forget about it." You may have been like the sisters and said, "You know what, God, don't even come. I can't right now." But that doesn't stop God from coming. That doesn't stop God from moving. That doesn't stop God from reviving the death of your prayers. It doesn't stop God from giving you your miracle. You guys, my prayer for you today, if there needs to be a revival in your belief, if there needs to be revival in something that you have lost hope in, like the sisters did of Lazarus, that you will feel God today, and He will come to that place. He will come to that place where you need Him. That today, as you're reminded of the story of Lazarus, it will help you believe once again for your miracle. You guys have a great Thursday, and I was so excited to join you tonight.